When I first read the story, I just kind of fell in love with it when I read the script and didn't want anyone else to play Tessa. You know, I really wanted to be the one to bring her to life, and I just wanted to get that opportunity. So kind of whatever it took to get to this point, it's very surreal to kind of be pretty much finished with it, and we did it and made it through, and I really thought it would be a special experience to make, and it really was. It truly was. I think that now is good. Well, I think that we as people are always kind of procrastinating things and putting things off till another day, and oh, I can do it later, or you know, oh, maybe I don't really need to do that at all. It takes too much time. It's fine. Instead of just kind of accepting each thing and committing to doing it right then, right now, letting it happen as it's supposed to happen, rather than just keep putting it off or just kind of laying down and accepting that you won't ever get to do that. You know, I think that now is good is, you know, what we all should live by. Now is as good a time as any to do what we want to do, and we shouldn't, you know, not wait till the last minute and not put things off, and just live every minute and accept that now is good. Tessa is a girl, same age as me, about 17, and she's pretty much dying of cancer, and she's made the decision to not go through any more treatments and to just sort of live the rest of her life out. And she's kind of coping with the things as a young girl you dream of doing in your life, whether it be having a boyfriend or losing your virginity or, you know, drinking or anything like that, and just coping with really she'll might never get to do those things, and so trying to do as much as she can in the short amount of time she has left. The relationship between Tessa and Adam, I think, is one of the most important in the film, and I think that we learn through the film that, you know, Tessa's been sick for 4 years, so that's about 13 to 17, which is kind of the prime of a young girl kind of discovering herself and boys and guys and dating and school and friends, and you get the feeling that she's kind of missed out on all of that. So she meets Adam and develops this kind of serious relationship, and they both kind of know that it will eventually come to an end with her, you know, with her death, and kind of he goes on this journey with her, knowing that his life is going to be shattered as well as, you know, her losing her life. It's like, how do they wake up and do what they're doing? But that's what's beautiful about it, is that they've just kind of, you know, accepted what it is and are choosing to be in love and just let it happen for, you know, as long as it happens. I definitely haven't felt like myself at all in this movie in terms of the way I look and having an English accent, which is, you know, I'm being an all English cast. You know, it's definitely been a challenge, but I really liked that. I think that this was the first time that I kind of found a whole new voice for a character. I think that those are, you know, two other key relationships in the film is, you know, the mom and dad. And I think, you know, Olivia's character is kind of copes with Tessa and her situation by just kind of pushing it away and separating herself from it and not really being able to accept the seriousness of it and the, you know, magnitude of the situation. And then on the other hand, you have the dad character, Patty's character, who is just completely absorbed in it and has all of the pamphlets and the health food and the constantly researching and looking up different things, and where that's driving Tessa slowly crazier and crazier and crazier, and then her mom's lack of awareness is also frustrating her. So she has these two opposites in her life that she doesn't really know how to deal with, and so she just kind of shuts both of them out at times. While working on this movie, and I think it's only his second film, so it's but I think his first film, like you said, is a pretty meaty film and pretty big deal as well. So I think it's maybe been nice for him to experience two different kind of film universes. This is very different than, you know, his first movie, and we had a really good time. And yeah, absolutely, I was, you know, impressed by him bringing Adam to life and enjoyed watching him do that. I think that that's probably been one of, if not the most meaningful parts of making the movie, is my relationship with Ole, and yeah, seeing him get to create this amazing thing that we're doing, and he's so close to it, and as a director, he's been so wonderful to work with, and has made me feel so comfortable and so safe to do anything that, you know, we wanted to do. And even if it was something that I didn't feel was right, I knew that if it didn't work, we would work it out. And he was so collaborative and so open and open to everyone on set. You know, he's definitely the person that everyone goes to and asks, and ask Ole will know the answer to that, and yes, definitely a figure on set that is kind of takes quiet charge of it. I think that this is definitely not a movie all about being sick. I think that it's about what we choose to do with our life, because ultimately all of our lives have an expiration date that we're getting closer to day by day. I mean, those of us who are, you know, lucky to have our health, we don't think about that probably often enough, and to kind of make the most of what you're given and not take anything for granted, which is a saying that's been said for so long, but people still do. And so I think that this film will be a reminder of that. And also, it's just a beautiful kind of character piece about real people and real relationships, and just every person has a story, and this is one of them.